Mark, defeat this afternoon, what's your assessment of the game?
Really frustrated, disappointing obviously to concede the goal we did. Clearly dominant in terms of the game itself, but obviously as a consequence of conceding that opening goal, which is always important, but as the home side, then we've facing a team that's obviously going to get numbers behind the ball quickly and protect what they've got, and we found it very difficult to break them down. I thought certainly first half we were a little bit safe in terms of our attacking threats. I thought we kept the ball okay up to it. I thought first 2/3 were okay, but top end of the pitch didn't really create anything of any note. We weren't prepared to put the ball into areas and chase after it and try and affect the opposition. I thought we were just way too safe in that first half. Continued to a certain extent in that second half, even though we obviously wanted the ball more into the box and more into the good areas of the pitch. Had to change things around, get different personnel to try and affect that. So Scotty Banks came on to reasonable effect and wanted to take people on, wanted to affect the opposition. We just need more people to do that.
Does that surprise you a little bit, given the momentum that we've gathered over the past two victories and the qualities that we've shown in those games, the lack of creativity in this game?
Well, it is difficult. We just got ourselves in a situation where we were 1-0 down, unfortunately, and what we needed was a more open game. We needed their back three, who, no disrespect to them, had the most mobile. We needed them higher up the pitch so we could exploit space in behind. As soon as they scored, ideal for them, they could sit back and absorb pressure and just head and kick the ball away and defend correctly, which they did. So we found it very difficult to affect them really at that top end of the pitch. We've got to be better than that. There's been other games where we haven't done as well as we need to. You need a little bit of creativity, a little bit of guile, more physicality. I thought we were very passive in a lot of situations. So a number of areas where it's going to affect you if you don't really affect the opposition, and top end of the pitch we didn't really do that.
I guess one of the biggest frustrations is the feeling of a missed opportunity, as you point out there, ways we've identified in how we can affect the opposition beforehand. They get the goal in the opening half hour and it becomes a different game, but more than anything else, an opportunity to continue the run that we're on this afternoon that's been missed.
Yeah, but things happen in game and you've got to adjust accordingly and recognise what's required, and you can get messages on from the side of the pitch, you can talk at half time, but you've got to execute them and you've got to put balls in good areas, and you've really got to affect the opposition, and we haven't done today. That's the reality of it. We've put a couple of crosses, we had a good opportunity when the ball was flashed across their 6-yard box, but apart from that, very little in terms of open chances, clear-cut chances. We have to be better than that, certainly at home. Goodness me, I mean, we've had enough possession. It's off the scale possession-wise, but it's not good if it's without a purpose. You've got to have an end product. You've got to have, if you're not scoring, you've got to get corners, you've got to get free kicks on the outside of the box, and you've got to get some momentum and affect the opposition. We didn't do that.
We've seen reactions this season already to disappointing results and setbacks. I guess heading into next week, where we're taking 4,000 supporters down to Doncaster in another big game there, Yorkshire Derby, it's really an opportunity for us to do that again and show that we can.
Yeah, I have no doubt we'll go again, and we'll be back to our levels. On occasions, I've found that having that consistent run of results is difficult at this level, and that's the conundrum. We have to be able to be consistent in what we produce week in, week out, and we've had a decent week this week, and it's finished on a low when really we all felt this was a huge opportunity. Unfortunately, we haven't taken it, but I've no doubt we'll go again at the weekend. Huge following, we're absolutely grateful for that, and we've got to put a show on. We didn't today, so our whole waveform is good, so there's no reason why we can't go to Donny and have a real go at it. Sometimes it's difficult for home teams when because the onus is on them to go and attack. So I think we'll get good opportunities away from home.